So I got a call out of the blue, right? I check my phone, you know, seeing who it is. And I'm like, oh, wow, this one of my childhood friends. This one of my homegirls. We go way back, like to playing tatty ball. And tatty ball was like tying a rope on a on one of those poles and attaching it to a ball, and you would hit it back and forth, hit it, you know. That's what tattle ball was. That was in one of those hoods, our hood game, Okay, in case you didn't know. But anyway, I had the same number for some years. Ben gave my number away. Like me, I didn't call, she didn't call, like for some years, and I just get that call out of the blue, like, girl, what you doing? How you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm doing good. How about you? She's like, I'm doing all right as well. So, long story short, it's like, girl, come and get me. Come get me. Let's hang out. Like, I'm like, all right. I come get you. I got my kids. You know what I mean? We could come back to the crib, come back to my house, and we could chill. We could throw some things on the grill and stuff. We could chill or whatever. Like, so I get my kids, put them in a car, go pick up my homegirl. We riding, catching up on good times and all that stuff. We get to the crib, get to my house. I stayed in like this 5-bedroom condo uh that had like 4 bathrooms, right? You know, doing good. Had my kid's father, now ex, he was there. He started putting things on the grill or whatever, like we chilling, we watching direct TV, cause back then that's what I had. We had the direct TV going on, and we was watching one of the basketball games and stuff, and also put on some music as well, just chilling, having us a good time. uh Kids having a good time. They was very young though. Like my daughter, she was what, about like 4, something like that. My son, he about like 1, going on 2, something like that. Like, so we chilling. We got the steaks going on, nice big T-bone steaks. We got chicken, beef ribs, some salmon steaks, hot dogs, beef hot dogs, and hamburgers. Food smelling good. Over there chilling. Did I already say chilling? Anywho, that's a slang term, okay, you guys, of just relaxing. If you don't know, I'm pretty sure that a lot of y'all know. But if you don't, that's what it means. So, we get our food done, start making plates and stuff, and got like some, we wanted, so the kids, they wanted some hamburgers and hot dogs. Gave them that, which I had to cut it up and all that stuff. We had macaroni and cheese, some of my famous macaroni and cheese, and greens, cabbage, cornbread. Yeah, some of that homemade cornbread that pretty much tastes like cake. Haven't really been making that too much lately, but it's some good cornbread. So we over there just chilling again. We get our place, start eating, and my homegirl, she like, or my childhood friend, she like, uh, how long you been living over here? I'm like, about like a year, something like that. Like, she like, oh, mm. I'm like, how long you been staying at your place? She was like, for about 4 years. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's not too far away from where my dad lived at. Like, you know, and she was like, yeah, I like it over there. I was like, yeah, I like it where I'm at too. Like, it's relatively new and enjoying it. Uh, so I was like, want me to give you a tour? Like, you know, because we was just in the family room. And I gave her a tour of the place. She was like, oh, that's nice. Oh, I like this. Like, I was like, yeah, God, he good. God is good. He blessed us with this place for my children and I. They got their own playroom, got their own bathrooms and all that stuff. Like, amazing grace, you know. So then she sit there for a moment. She like, oh, I think I need to go home. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, what's wrong? Like, and she was like, nothing. I just need to go. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, we'll take you back home. I'm like, you want to bring something home to eat? You want a plate to go? She like, yes, I'll take a plate. I'll take a plate. So made her a plate or whatever and stuff. Got her in the car, you know, kids and everybody. Took her home. Next thing I know, she texted my phone. Once I done got home, like I lived probably about like 45 minutes to an hour away from where she lived at. We got home, she texted my phone. She like, I don't appreciate what went on up in your crib. Like, I'm like, what went on? Like, we was having a good time, sis. Like, she like, none. I'm just not even on all of that stuff. And so I text back like, well, shoot, what the heck you mean? Like, we is having a good time and you ate good. We is watch basketball game, listen to music, you know, chilling and all that stuff. She like, I ain't really on all that stuff. I don't really be hanging out with folks who got more than me. I'm like, something ain't clicking. Like something is not clicking. What is wrong with this girl? Like, I'm like, okay, oh girl, what do you mean? Like, I'm like, okay, well that's cool. Shoot, if that's the case, I don't really too much hang out with folks that ain't really got nothing. Then, how about that then? Like, I was in my Libra feelings. Like, hold on, this girl, she on some hating shit. Excuse my French, but she is on some straight up hating stuff. Like, seemed like as soon as I gave her the tour of the house and all that stuff, like, she started, like, hating. Like, I'm like, is this one of the reasons why I never called you? We lost contact and all that stuff. Like, so then I was like, I ain't about to fool with this heifer. She off the chain. I ain't got time for it. I'm over here trying to do good, you know, for my children and all that stuff. Like, what about, you know, this material stuff that folk want to start hating on me? Like, been nice to the folk and all that stuff. And long story short, y'all, I was like, there is no need. I was like, block my number. I blocked her number as well. Like, I ain't never heard from that girl again. Still cool with our brothers. But like this chick, she was off the chain. Like, and that's why I don't really hang out with too many females. Like, you know, just because I know you from childhood, growing up and all that stuff, like, things ain't really the same no more. Like, folks, once you invite them into your life for real, bring them into your house, your home, feed them, all that stuff, like, they'll start changing up. Like, what the heaven? Like, you would do the same thing. Like, what do you mean? Like, so that's one of the reasons why I don't really trust too many. I be mainly in my own lane. I stay to myself. And that's just how it is. Sometimes you gotta leave these folks. You gotta leave these folks. Them childhood friends, they are not really the ones to be thinking that you gonna continue being the same way, having fun and all that stuff, because they ain't changed. Some of them, they be having like some evil thoughts and stuff about you. Like, truthfully, I wonder if all this stuff occurred like when we was childhood, when we was children. Like, for real. Like, did you really like have something against me when we was over there playing tetherball and all that stuff? When I was winning mainly. You won too. You know, it was just a game. But like, you used to be inviting these folks over to our crib over in the hood and all that stuff and giving them snacks. Like, my mom, she'd just let my friends have mad snacks and all that stuff. Everybody want to come to our crib, like, hang out, play the game, like the Nintendo. Nintendo was mainly big back then. Then we like start doing Sega and all that stuff, like, but like Nintendo, Mario Brothers and all that stuff, like, we'll be having fun. But as soon as you get grown, folks, they start switching up. Like, I don't be discriminating on nobody. Like, I don't forget where I come from. But don't be getting all out of line and stuff because, you may think that I might have something much more than you. I was blessed. Like, you blessed too. You in your place. Like, she lived in the hood, a little bit. It's like more of the outskirt of the hood, though. It was a different one. Not like the hood. So, it was like basically in an area where there are good good homes and all that stuff too. But she stayed in, like, I want to say project housing. They go by your income and all that stuff. Okay, she didn't have no car. She didn't know how to drive or any of that. No kids and all that stuff. Like, same age, just different months apart. But like, I was just like, goodness gracious, like, you act like we cool. You act like it was all right when, you was sitting there for a moment. But then I did, like, kind of feel that energy shift, like, for some reason. Like, I felt it. And I'm like, this is one of the reasons why I stay to myself for real. Like, solo for sure. Like, especially back then, like, when my children was very young and I was in college and all that stuff, trying to find myself, like, basically trying to do good for my children so that they could have a better life than what I ever had. Working and got my business, and all that stuff. Like, it was just terrible, you know? It was a terrible experience. That's why it'd be hard for me to even, like, if we cool, whatever, you see me, whenever I come to my city, you see me, we hung out and all that stuff, and you be like, hey, what's up? What's up, Mika? Or what's up, Tamika? What's up, Queen? All this and that. It be fake love for real. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. I be like, hey, what's up? And keep it moving. Ain't no hanging out. None of that. Like, I don't even be like, here, take my number. unless I just feel that energy, like, here, take my number. Call me. Like, maybe we'll, hang out. We could slide, you know. But like you guys, y'all gotta keep y'all eyes open for real, because these childhood friends, they be off the chain. I don't know what be up with them. I have not really met too many, like re-met too many of my childhood friends who like on a higher frequency, like for real. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's crazy. Like, even when we moved to the suburb and all that stuff, childhood friends, I still haven't encountered friends who on higher frequencies and who ain't on that hate and stuff. Like, that's why it be hard for me to trust folks. Like, I just stay to myself mainly. It feel good to me. You know, I ain't gotta worry about these folks acting all ignorant and all that stuff. Like, as far as the females, like, I got childhood male friends, and they be way cooler than that. Way cooler. Like, you know, see them, be like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, yada, yada, yada. And it be real. It be like 100. Like, straight up 100. So, as far as the females, it be straight whack. And I done asked God, like, what is it? Like, is it something that I'm doing wrong? Or what? Like, it ain't nothing that I'm doing wrong, because I be coming through trying to be friends with you and all that stuff. Like, but like, I can't sit up there and be a friend to someone who's hating on me, you know, don't really want to be a friend after they find out what I might have, or how I'm moving, you know, eating or whatever. Like, what the heck? Like, I could be dead, busted, broke, or whatever. Like, I thank God that He been holding me, you know, like, I haven't reached like no destitution and stuff. I'm doing pretty good in life. However, being broke, like, you know, and they still would be crazy. They still be crazy. Like, back then, like, I wasn't like all the way like secured as far as like my finances and all that stuff. I was blessed with a nice place, like, just trying to do something good. I had food, good food, like T-bones, like, where they do that at? Like, you don't even really like be able to go to some of your friends' houses and they gonna give you some T-bone steaks. You eating 5-star meals and all that stuff. And you want to sit up there and start hating and stuff. Like, girl, keep it moving. I ain't got time for all of that. So, I continue rolling solo, period, because it keeps my mental state right. And I ain't got to worry about smacking nobody, because I ain't got time for that. I got too much to lose. So, for me not to have to do all those things, I'd rather just continue to be solo. So, you guys watch them. Y'all better watch them. Y'all better watch them. Keep y'all eyes open on those childhood friends, especially them same-sex ones, for sure. Anywho, that was one of my stories that I wanted to share with you guys. So, either you gonna love me or you gonna hate me. I love me, period. Better love you, period. And yeah, I'm 41 years old and I say period. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Most definitely. Thanks, you guys, for listening. And if you want to comment below, you can as well. good or even bad, long as it ain't too disrespectful. I'll leave your comment there. But just know that I might just come back with some comments as well. So either good or bad. I'm gonna keep it respectful though, you know. Gotta respect the guidelines. Anywho, I know y'all love me. That's why y'all be chiming in. Y'all my friends. My friends. My internet friends and family. Alright. It's the Libra in me, you guys. Peace.